TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite, we're going to see the TWF team winnings on the line, held by AJ Styles and Killer, Jim Ross said. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Trini Kwan said. AJ Styles and Killer are as good as their true life other half, being AJ Styles and Omos. Well, no one has been able to beat AJ Styles and Omos since they became W Raw team winners, and the same could be said for AJ Styles and Killer here too, Wade Barrett says. At least that's my thought and belief. Well, I can't stand up, Killer says. Oh, just stand there, Killer. Alright. So, everyone wants to know, do you think we're the greatest TWF team winners out there? But then again, the TWF team winnings only go back to between 98 YL with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Outsiders. And ever since then, it's just been one shameful team after another, right? You know, it's been one shameful team after another. But at the end of the day, I truly think that no team out there can lay a hand on AJ Styles or Killer. What do you say, Killer? I don't think anyone can beat us, AJ Styles. I think we're unbeatable. I think we're unstoppable. Well, hold back there then. Hey, I thought you were supposed to have no clothes on, Jimmy Uso says. Yeah, Jey Uso said, you're thinking early TWF days, between 93 YL to between 98 YL, when Killer had no clothes on. But you come out here, Jay said, and talk about how you think you're unbeatable and you think you're untouchable, unstoppable and unbeatable, and I just say that's shitting you and that's wrong. See, you didn't want to talk about the Usos, which is either Samoan borrowed word, Hawaiian borrowed word, or Maori borrowed word. The English word means brothers. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Jimmy says. AJ Styles and Killer think that no one can beat them. You know? And since our near kin Roman Reigns is the world heavyweight winner, we think that it'd be only right if we become the TWF team winners. Well, that's not gonna happen, AJ Styles says, because me and Killer would beat you. And I don't care if you're a 3-time W Raw team winners or a 7-time W SmackDown team winners. I don't really give two shits about that. No way you're going to become the TWF team winners. Well, hold on here, players. The way I look at it is the only one that can make the fights around here besides Ashley Williams, and that's me. So today, the TWF team winnings are going to be on the line with the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, taking on AJ Styles and Killer. And if you don't like that, that's tough. Well, now we're just going to get a fight for the TWF team winnings here on Dynamite, Jim Ross said. You say that, Trini Kwan, so like you didn't think we were going to get a fight here today. Wade Barrett said he always has to say it that way. You know, because he fucks up so many times. Wade Barrett says. Everyone makes mistakes, Jim Ross said. At least I didn't make the mistake on what show I was doing on. This is for the TWF team winnings. First, they are the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and They are the TWF team winners, AJ Styles and Killer. Ding ding ding. Well, AJ Styles goes out, and I believe this is actually Jey Uso. Oh, took down Jey Uso just took down AJ Styles. Now Killer gets out of the ring now, and that is Jimmy over there on the other side. Jim Ross said, "How do you tell twins that look alike apart?" I guess one's a little more bigger than the other. I don't really know, Jim Ross said. And there have been many twin teams over the years. Bo and Blake, the Beverly brothers, the Jim and I, Nikki and Brie Bella, Jacob and Eli Blue. Jim Ross said, just to name some brothers who were teams, or sisters that were teamed, but twins and stuff. Well, how do you tell the unlikeness? AJ Styles took down Jey Uso, Jim Ross said. Trini Kwan said, "I don't think AJ Styles or Killer really care if it's Jey they're fighting or Jimmy they're fighting. They're going to keep them." Oh, a Styles clash on Jey Uso. Trini Kwan said, "I don't think AJ Styles or Killer care if they're fighting Jimmy Uso or Jey Uso." But the answer you're asking, I truly don't know how one tells a twin apart. They're a way of knowing, I guess. And now Killer getting in the ring. Wade Barrett said, "If you think Omos is bad," oh, and then he has nothing on Killer. Yep. And now Jey Uso tags in Jimmy Uso now, and Jimmy Uso, oh, and there it goes. It's down. Wade Barrett says, "Killer's going to win it here. AJ Styles is going to win it here." Wade Barrett says, "Oh, here are your." There you go. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here are your winners, and still the TWF team winners, AJ Styles and Killer. Well, AJ Styles and Killer are still the TWF team winners, Jim Ross says, here on Dynamite. Here in the TWF, I should say, even though we're doing the Dynamite show, Jim Ross says. Well, so you actually didn't think that AJ Styles and Killer would win this fight, Wade Barrett said. Did you think Jimmy and Jey Uso would win? Wade Barrett says, "Well, to be honest with you," Jim Ross said, "I didn't know who was going to win. But it would have been Jimmy or Jey Uso, or it would have been AJ Styles and Killer. Anyway, we got a good fight out of it." Yeah, we did. We did get a good fight out of it, Trini Kwan said. And now AJ Styles and Killer can then back up their word by saying they're unbeatable, or unbeatable and unstoppable. It just goes to show everyone that we're unbeatable and we're unstoppable. And some folks out there are going to say, "Oh, well, AJ Styles, you and Killer are just offshooting from AJ Styles and Omos. AJ Styles and Omos might have been the WWE Raw team winners since WrestleMania. And that makes them holding it for 100 days. But we all know that Omos is the only grounds to why you still got the winnings. Or Killer is the only grounds to why you got the winnings. I'm here to tell you," AJ Styles says, "that might be true. But you see, me and him, we got the skill, we got the craft. And you see, in the WWE, we beat the New Day, and we beat the Viking Raiders 2 times. Hell, we beat Jimmy and Jey, the Usos, here. So at the end of the day, you can all say what you want to say. Let's go." Well, I do understand now that Gene Okerlund is going to be standing by with an outstanding guest. Jim Ross said, whoever this outstanding guest is. Well, Trini Kwan said, the outstanding guest might happen to be someone, you know, who thinks he got buried or shamed or besmirched this week in the TWF. Pennywise the Clown, Trini Kwan said. Well, Wade Barrett said, if anyone thinks they've been shamed or besmirched or buried, I guess it would be Pennywise the Clown. But I do back him up in that, because I do believe he did get buried. Alright, Jim Ross, Gene Okerlund says, I'm hearing me talking with Pennywise the Clown. Alright, Pennywise the Clown, or Pennywise the Skipping Clown, or Pennywise the Stepping Clown. Whatever you call yourself, you're not truly a winner. You came to the TWF, you lost to Finn Balor 2 times, and even though you beat Drew McIntyre, and for some time you were Lord Gal-in-a-Box, you lost that to Biggie Langston. Well, it's like this, Gene Okerlund. You know, I think I've been buried, besmirched, shamed. You know, I came to the TWF, and yeah, I lost to Finn Balor 2 fucking times. Then you think on Monday, somehow, some way, I beat Drew McIntyre. Then I lose to Biggie Langston. Well, let me forgive you there, Pennywise, and tell you that you only beat Drew McIntyre out of Jinder Mahal's help. And that's the only win you've been getting so far. Anyway, you seem to think that you've been buried and besmirched and shamed. I have been buried and besmirched and shamed. Hell, I'm a fiend clown. And I am probably one of the most frightening fiend clowns in the yesteryear of fiend clowns. You can talk about Doink the Clown all you want. You can talk about Pongo the Clown all you want. But I think at the end of the day, I will get the onlook I want. And I'll get back at Finn Balor. I'll get back at Biggie Langston. And also those who think they should bury me, shame me, and besmirch me. Well, you're starting to tone like Sami Zayn, who also believes he's been besmirched, shamed, and buried. Well, maybe Sami Zayn is on to something, Gene Okerlund. You know, I came to the TWF and I thought that I would be handled well. But no, I haven't. But if you think that means I'm going to be done, then you got another guest coming. Those in the TWF who think they shamed me, besmirched me, or buried me, I'm coming back. And I will be, one day, the TWF heavyweight winner or the world heavyweight winner. So Wonder Woman and Roman Reigns need to watch out. And those who wronged me, either being Finn Balor or Biggie Langston, you better watch out, because I'm going to come after you too. Well, we do know that you got this very shameful thing of having, wind sacks with blood in them and hoping they break open and spill over someone. You're not by any gold going to do that to me. Now, Gene Okerlund, why would I do that to you for? Why would I do something like that to you when I have a lot of onlook for you and what you did in wrestling? But I gotta go. Well, that was my talk with Pennywise the Clown. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Pennywise the Clown here on Dynamite. But it looks like it is all the time we got here for TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Striker Hit.